So what's up there guys, and welcome back to Dig It Detecting. So check out the rain that we've had lately. It's crazy. Here I am back at my local showgrounds, and look, I actually hunted here a few weeks ago, shot a video. We also found the big florin at the end, which was really nice. But look, I'm back here today. I'm going to give it another go. It is very wet. As you can see, we've had a lot of rain here lately. That's all right. We'll just try and steer clear of the water as best we can, because we've only got the boots today, not the gum boots. So anyway, and what we're going to do, we've got a bit of a mission today, and we're going to try and find a rising sun. So I was just speaking to the caretaker here. Lovely people, or caretakers I should say, lovely people. And basically I said to them, look, I want to do a bit of hunting up the back here today, and all these old stables that you see here, they're not the original ones. However, originally there used to be very similar stables running through. They were old pig pens actually, where they used to keep the pigs during show days. And long story short, when the army come here in World War II, as I mentioned in my video there a few weeks ago, the army was here training during World War II. Up to 600 people, 600 men on the ground, soldiers. And when the army were here, these old stables, old pig pens that were here, that is basically where they slept. Now, there's some really cracker pictures of the men sleeping throughout here. And, you know, it pretty much looked very similar to what it is today. Just opened 3 wall, front, back and side, open, front, back and roof I should say, and open at the front. So, you know, here we are in winter today. It's a pretty cold, wet, miserable day. I know you can see the blue sky there. However, we just had the last batch of rain. I said we've had a lot of rain. And can you imagine the men having to sleep in there? You know, I was saying to the caretaker there the other day about it, and he said to me, well, they probably did it to condition the men too. And he's right. They would have, you know, the men would have, you know, not been having any sort of shelter once they went out onto the battlefront. They put, you know, life in the trenches or in a tent or a dugout maybe. That would be about it. So look, great way to condition the men I suppose. Probably wouldn't have been very pleasant for them. However, that's what we're going to do today. Long story short is we're going to try and hit on some sort of military memorabilia, and the reason being is because we have found some here before, rising sun badge and a few buttons, what have you. But the reason being is because the caretaker there before, he said, oh look, if you happen to find a rising sun, I'd love it mate, I'd love to give it to my brother. He was in the war, what have you. And I said, look, I can give you one. It may not have come from here, but I've got many at home I can give you, and some buttons and what have you. And he said, oh, that'd be great, but ideally it'd be nice to find one here. Being that he's the caretaker, being that he's been so good to me over the years, you know, always just, yep, no worries, come in and detect, go your hardest. Always been great to me, so I'd love to return the favour, find something nice for him to pass on to his brother. So anyway, we're going to work up along the sheds here today. That's enough talking. We're going to work up along the sheds here today, work through the sheds, and try and hit on a few coins, and also that military rising sun badge. Okay, so we've got a target here, and it was a 22. I didn't film it. I'm trying to be quick because it's starting to rain. There you go. Here's a coin. So there you go. We didn't get duped this time. We've got ourselves a nice $1 coin. Beautiful. Oh, it is so cold, I tell ya. It's bloody freezing. I just zipped up my jumper there a bit tighter, trying to keep my neck warm because I am absolutely freezing. So even look at the detector. The detector's having a bit of a crazy moment too. Look at it, just jumping all over there. We're trying to work with as best we can and noise cancel as we go, trying to eliminate that. I could probably bump the sensitivity down a little bit also, but you know, where's the fun in that? So anyway, basically we've got a nice target here, and we've dug a lot of rubbish. I don't think this is going to be, yeah, no, it's $2 coin. I was going to say, I don't think this is going to be our rising sun that we're after. It seems that we're just making money today. We've popped about $5-6 worth of gold coins. I haven't showed the rest, but yeah, there you go. Just seems like we're going to make some money today. That's all right. That's all right. We can't always get what we want. You know, I said I wanted a rising sun here today. However, the amount of hours that I've spent here in the past, for all the activity of the soldiers being here that I've read about, I've only ever found one rising sun here. So chances of me finding one here today are pretty slim, I feel. However, you just never know. You never know. And look, even if we don't find one, we'll be going home and collecting one out of my collection. Also a couple of military buttons, and passing on to the caretakers here. So I was going to call them landowners. They're not landowners, they're just the caretakers, but lovely people too. Okay, we're getting rich today. As I said, here comes another $2 coin. I think 21, 22. Did not give you a real good look there, I'm sorry. However, you'll have to take my word for it. It's 21, 22. And I'm trying to dig quick, as I mentioned, because I'm freezing cold. Freezing. I should mention too, there he is. There he is. What's that, about $8 now? Another one, awesome. I should mention too, I was just going to say, I had a phone call there before from my mother and also father, and basically I'm about to be an uncle again. My youngest sister is just about to, probably hopefully today, give birth to little baby girl, little baby boy, who knows, surprise yet, but basically I'm about to be an uncle again. Woohoo! Okay, so we've got another target here. I'm just digging it out. I did not give you another look, sorry, at the screen, but it was a 21-22, just jumping around a little bit there, so we'll just see how we go. We might have a gold coin, another one, that'd be nice. Otherwise it may be just rubbish. Oh, I was going to say we lost him. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. We've got a button. I can't make it out just yet. What we might do is we'll give him a scrub with the toothbrush, and we'll come back and give you a look. I dare say that may be featuring a horse on it though, like some of the other ones that I've found in the past, but time will tell. Let's get that toothbrush out. Okay, there he is. I was right. We've got ourselves a nice little horsey button. I'm sorry, it's a little bit dirty still. I tried to give him a clean off in the puddle as best I could with the toothbrush, but as you can see, everything is just caked in mud out here. So yeah, a bit hard to work in the mud and the wet, and also try and keep your hands clean and present and show stuff. So we'll just keep trying though, plodding along, and let's see if we can't pick up on a nice old pre-decimal coin. Okay, this is going to be a beauty. Have a listen to this one. Let me turn the volume up. I think it's down a little bit. Yeah, it is, just by one. Right, let's have a listen. Ready? Nice, clear, crisp, clean signal. 27. I dare say that's going to be a coin. Oh, it's so wet and sloppy. Oh, there he is. There he is. Just our luck. Tis a coin. It's just a 2-cent coin. Bugger. Oh, really chasing that pre-decimal today. Hoping to hit on that nice old silver. Rightio, we're still going at it, still plodding along, and we're working up near the cattle ramp now, as you can see. The detector's still having a field day, just doing its own thing, and as you can see too, we're getting rich, Mitch. Another $2 into the pocket. And look, I don't know how much longer I will keep going up this end, because I'm making a terrible mess. Look at this, just walking around and leaving, you know, trails as I go. So look, doesn't take much at all. It's like a Hansel and Gretel trail. Anyway, we'll just keep plodding along. I'm going to try and go up a little bit further. I've got to pick that bottle up, throw it in the bin. Isn't it amazing? We'll do it now. Isn't it amazing? There's the bin. There's the rubbish. Watch this. So simple. Anyway, We'll do a little bit more along the track here, and then we'll keep going towards the toilet block, where hopefully the ground is a little bit drier, so a little bit easier to work with. Righto, so I think we've got another one here. Another coin. Yeah, we do too. Look at that. And my sort of logic of thinking, being up near the cattle ramp here, when show day is on, I know myself, you know, I've been coming here since I was a young boy, a young kid myself. When show day is on though, all the kids jump off the ramp here, pockets loaded with money, and here it is. So they've been dropping it. That's okay, it's okay. I'm happy to pick it up. Righto, there was the $2 that we just found, and just stood up, basically, just stood up. That's all the effort required for this next one. See how it's struggling to pinpoint it there? Like it's a very tiny target. That tells me straight away it's a coin, and also that it's possibly on its side, I dare say. So that's why it's giving off such a tiny little target, you know, one that could easily be missed before. So let's see what he is. I'm sure it's going to be a $2 coin. I'm positive. Oh no, it's a worm. Joking. There it is. The worm was covering him up and hiding him. Another $2 coin. We must have about 12 bucks now. So there you go. I wasn't out for modern coinage today. I was out for a military badge or button or something like that to give to the caretaker here. However, you know, gold coins are always nice. I just wish they come in the form of a sovereign. Okay, we got ourselves a trickster. Jack Daniel's bottle lid, ringing up exactly the same as a $2 coin. Most people will know how troublesome these guys are. So the old Jack Daniel's bottle lid gets me again. Rightio, we've done it. We have done it. We've got ourselves a pre-decimal coin. Looks like a penny to me. I've not even touched him. I just dug the shovel in and span the dirt over, and there he was. So there you go, rue penny. Hoo, you beauty. Probably dropped, or could have been dropped by one of the soldiers. Depending, oh yeah, fits the date perfect, 1944. So that is a cracker, absolute cracker. And you know what's funny too? I just walked past this bin here, the one that I put the bottle in before, and I thought to myself, you know, there'd be nothing around the bin. Oh no, sorry, I should rephrase that. I actually thought to myself, there was a time there where we were detecting a park there, my partner and myself, and basically she's like, oh, can I have a shot of the detector? I said, yeah, no worries. And she grabbed the Nox and she started detecting around a bin, just like this. And I said, oh, you won't find anything around the bin apart from rubbish, you know, bottle tops, what have you. Well, turns out she pulled about 12 bucks just around the bin. It just kept hitting on a $2 coin and a $1 coin, then another gold coin, and it just surprised me, you know, that bin there walking past it, hitting on a few signals around it, just reminded me of that time. Just because you're in a rubbishy area doesn't mean there's not good stuff there too, you know. And a lot of people walk over to the bin, you know, handfuls of rubbish, or pulling rubbish out of their pocket, which they pull a coin out and drop it at the same time, or they've got loose change in their hands and they go to put something in the bin and they accidentally drop the coin also. So look, never know, you never know where something's going to be hiding. Oh bugger, I did not film this one. It's always the way. We got a little silver down there, and I'm just still working just shy or just west of the that loading ramp there. So why didn't I film this? God, it's always the way though, isn't it? Like I just thought, like I dug a bottle top. Where are we? Under my feet. I dug a bottle top right there, and then I thought, this probably is going to be a bottle top too. And as you can hear, the detector is sort of going crazy, so it's sort of throwing those signals and making them mixed. However, I do want to gain the depth, and that is why I'm running it the way I am. But look, we've got a beautiful little 1921 Australian coat of arms threepence, or threepence, however you want to say it. 3 pence, threepence. There's a few different variations of the terminology that people refer to these as. Very, very beautiful coin though. And this one is 92.5% silver. So what a cracker, what a cracker. He's going to clean up. Very nice, very nice. And I think it's the 1921 too. The 1921 also. You've got to look out for the overdate. So I think they stamped an overdate from 1921 to 22. So some of these will have, at the end, they'll have a 2 and a 1 stamped on top of each other. So something to keep an eye out for. I'm pretty sure it is the threepence with the 21 overdate, 21, 22 overdate. So keep that in mind every time you find a 21 or a 22 threepence. Righto, bear with me for this one. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. We dug little threepence out there and we dug the bit of rubbish out there. So basically, whatever this is going to be, we're going to dig it on camera because I don't want to miss it. Just trying to locate it the best I can. And it seems to be, from what I was just briefly viewing on the screen, it seems to be a jumpy 23, 20 sort of 7, jumping around a bit, I know. However, that is, very rocky base. Makes sense near a loading ramp, doesn't it? But basically that is just because the machine is going haywire like that. Well, hello there. What's we got here? Made in Hong Kong. It's a quartz watch. Oh, let me bring you in. That'll help. You can see what I can see now. Someone's lost their watch. Geez, I'm glad I dug this on camera. Let's turn him over, see what time it is. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Ooh, 70s retro. Loving it. LCD quartz Tempest. Yeah, these would be... I'm pretty sure these were like, this sort of design watch was very popular throughout the 70s and 80s, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, I could be wrong. If you're watching this and you had one of these watches, be sure to drop a comment below and tell me what year it was, what you think. And or did you have one? Did you have one? Stainless steel quartz, made in Hong Kong. Caseback LCD, beautiful LCD display. What a cracker, what a cracker. Oh well, on to the next. I'm really chasing the big silver now. The big silver, we've got the little silver and we've got the penny, so I really want a nice big silver. Or look, I'll settle for a ring or a badge or a pendant. Yeah, that'll do me fine. Okay, another hole open, another target out, and guess what we got? Another $2. You ripper. Okay, we're sort of trying to change it up a little bit. We got away from the old soldier quarters. As I said, I don't know how much luck we will have trying to find a rising sun badge today. And look, it is starting to rain, the weather's getting worse, so we're just going to hum around for the coins now and see how we go. We've got another nice target here though. Nearly skipped over and missed him. And see how it's jumping around a bit. See, from 24 to 27 is your main numbers that it's sort of jumping to. It's making a liar of me now, 25 to 28. 24 to 27 though, when it sort of jumps from those two numbers and a few others in between, what I generally find is it can be a 2-cent coin. I can be wrong, However, that 27 is generally a 2-cent coin, and jumping back to 24 there like it was doing, also, you know, it just seems to be what they do. There we go. So once again, another 2-cent coin. I'll just pull him right out of there, coin impressions and all, and you can see yourself there, a 2-cent coin. So as I said, they just tend to jump 24, 27, and then the 1-cent coins seem to do the same thing, and they jump sort of from 22 or 21, 22 to 24, 24 being the main number that they jump to. So, you know, if you sort of see that 24 to 27, 2-cent coin, 21 to 22 jumping to 24, generally a 1-cent coin. So that is the only way I have really been able to distinguish between a 1 and 2-cent coin or a pre-decimal. Did you hear that? Sounds like a baby crying. I thought that's what it was anyway. but it's not a baby crying. Maybe I've got babies on my mind due to my sister about to have a baby. Check it out though. It's a little baby lamb going over to his mum. And the mums are looking at me like, who the hell are you? Are you going to come and eat me? Very timid animals, sheep. Mostly dumb too, I find. I've had to deal with sheep in the past before, and they always seem to go the wrong way. You seem to, you know, instruct them to do something, and they always seem to do the wrong thing. As opposed to, as opposed to cows. Cows are very routine animals. You know, a certain time of the day, they generally all flock around the gate, looking to get out, waiting for the farmer to let them up to the dairy. So very routine animals, cows, whereas sheep can be quite silly. Just handling sheep frustrates me altogether. There it is, there's the baby screaming. Scream again. Oh. There they go. I think we got another coin, and this wind and this weather is getting out of hand, so I'm probably going to pack it up very soon, to be honest. So this, you know, this could be a coin. This could also, there he is. I was just going to say, could be a coin, and he is. $1, sorry, I should say. However, this could also have been the caretaker's ring. So I remember about 6 months or more ago, the caretaker said to me that he was up the back here doing some maintenance and he lost his silver ring. I think it was silver or platinum or so, I can't remember. But look, it's something that should ring up nice and high up the back here, and it's something that should be sitting relatively close to the surface still. So who knows, hopefully we find that today for him. Okay, it's getting bloody wet and bloody cold, and that wind is going straight through me, Willis. It's cold, it's cold, Jesus cold. I can't stop saying that, I know, but I'm freezing. Yeah, I've got 2 jumpers on. I've got thermal pants underneath my jeans there. I'm freezing. I'm supposed to have a lot of rain again tomorrow though. Nice signal. Where are you? Right there. Under the coil, somewhere. There. Anyway, it's supposed to have a lot of rain tomorrow though, another 10 mil or so. And yeah, it's a real shame because, triangle plug. Real shame too because, you know, I had plans for the last month to go out and check out a new homestead, a new site. One that I've been sort of invited to, and one that I've also got the contact number now to go and check out. So look, I've been waiting to go check that out. I'd like to get there tomorrow, but I don't see it happening now again, just due to the bad impending weather. So I dare say it's going to be next weekend. Oh well. The more you wait for these things sometimes, the more exciting they are once you get there. So anyway, I'm just going to keep digging this one out and keep pondering about the site to come in future. So someone missed the track or forgot where it was, didn't they? Oh dear, look at this, the track's here, and someone's drove along the side here. Completely missed the little spoon drain, and dare say probably nearly got bogged. I don't think they would have, but yeah, it looks pretty wet there, doesn't it? Well, this is a little bit surprising. Coming up along the tree lines, you know, you generally go sort of under the trees when it's really wet, I find, and generally the trees soak up a lot of the moisture in the ground. So, you know, if you're struggling in an area where it's really wet and there's some trees nearby, generally that would be the dry spot. It's not in the case here. The trees seem to be holding the water, not sucking it up. So anyway, we're just going to work with what we got. It's getting to be a bit of a slosh heap in here, but we are still finding those targets. He's very clean and crisp, that one. 27, 28. I do say it's not jumping around like before. I said that the 2-cent coins would, you know, jumping back to the 24 and up to the 27. However, I do say this is going to be a 2-cent coin. Once we locate him, there he is in that bit of dirt. Yeah, it's really cool too. I had a bloke here just before, and he actually mistook me for the vet. So he had a horse here that was, I don't know, getting something done to it. It looked like a pretty healthy horse too. It didn't look like it needed a vet. Anyway, I rocked up, started getting the detector out of the car, and he goes, "Oh, you're the vet, are you?" I said, "No, here to do a bit of detecting, mate." And he goes, "Oh, you sure?" I said, "No, I'm not a vet." And anyway, I explained to him what I was doing, how long I've been detecting here for, and he's like, "Oh, you ever find anything good, you know?" And I told him some of the stuff that I'd found, including the old 1835 English shilling over there. And yeah, he was amazed. He said, "Good on you, mate. That's amazing. Yeah, well done. So saving history. So really cool. I love engaging with different people. It's always fun." Okay, so this might be it. This might be our last target, or you know, basically our second last target. We might dig one more on the way back to the car. Basically, I think it's a $2 coin. And what I'm going to do though, for the rest of the afternoon, it's 20 past 1 on the watch, and it's a Friday. Now, what that means is my local historical society will be open, and one of the presidents will be there, who I love chatting to, and he's a wealth of information, wealth of history. Anything I don't know or do know, I run it by him, and we chat about it together. So basically though, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and utilise the rest of the afternoon being in town and visiting my historical society, and trying to learn a little bit more information on some of the sites that I've been visiting lately, and also I'd love to try and get a picture, if one exists that is, of this new upcoming property, the old homestead that we're going to go visit in the next couple of weeks. So, or the one that I've been wanting to get to visit in the last few weeks. So it's a battle. It's hard. It's hard to get the right day, because I need a day by myself. No kids, no nothing else, no distractions. So it's a battle. I need a good day, a day by myself, where I can just basically get out there, because it is going to be a fair walk. I would take the boys. However, it's, from what I can see on the map, it's about a 1.5–2k walk from the main road. Once we get there, I don't think we can access it with the car, so we may have to just walk all the way down the paddock with the backpack and the gear on, and that's fine by me. But try telling that to a 9 to 5-year-old with little legs who has to walk that far, hunt all day, and then walk out of there. So a little bit harder for them than me. Okay, it's always the bloody way. Always the best things we find, or I seem to find, I don't dig on camera. I just think it's probably going to be a bit of rubbish. I'll do it quickly and move on to a good signal, something that I sort of figure is going to be something good. You know, no one wants to see me just dig rubbish all day. And that's what I thought about this piece. God, look at it. See a little crown and little diamonds around the outside. I dare say they're going to be fake, but little diamonds around the outside and a crown in the middle. Let me bust out that trusty toothbrush and let's give him a clean up, have a look at what he looks like. Okay, a light scrub up with the toothbrush, and look at that. We even had the puddle down there. We can clean it off in the water. So he's still got, there goes my glove. It is getting windy. He's still got a little island on the back there too, which is really cool. You know, he should clean up very, very nice once I get home. Nice sort of, you know, just warm soapy water, a light scrub with the toothbrush, and obviously my hands will be a lot cleaner than what they are now, so we won't be dirtying him again. What a great piece though, that's awesome. Okay, this is it. This is our last target that we're digging. I'm basically, as I said, going to go visit my local historical society, because that's where I want to spend the rest of the day. Oh, I was wondering where it was target the pinpointer was leading me then. It was leading me to the shovel. Righto, we got something in the hole there. It's so wet and muddy out here. And cold. Okay, it's out of the hole. I reckon this, oh, it is too. I was gonna say, I reckon this is gonna be a coin. Ho-ho! And we got a little thribbons, a little silver. What a way to finish the day off. I said that was gonna be my last find, last dig for the day. So I'm just trying to clean my hands, because the dirtier my hands are, the harder it is to clean these coins up. Yeah, so it's definitely a little wheat, little coat of arms thrippence. What do we got? It's very hard to see. Oh, beauty, 1910. There you go, 1910. So 1910, that was actually the first year that Australia started minting its own currency. There was, I will say, however, I found a penny years ago. It was like 1857 or 1854 Australian penny, and it featured the kangaroo on it. Actually, I've found two of them now, and that I can't quote the exact person who made them. Basically, though, there's a fella that came out from England, and he had the same idea. He brought a minting machine out to mint coins, or I think he had them minted in England. Look, I can't remember. You'd have to look it up. I can't remember exactly. That was the first attempt back in the 1850s to actually mint coins here in Australia, but basically it did not succeed, did not exist for very long at all. So anyway, guys, that is about it. We are going to get ourselves home, get ourselves cleaned up first, and then get to the Historical Society, and then get home, and we'll go through and show you what we've got for today. So happy days. Okay, so here we are back home, guys, and look, it wasn't the biggest day today. We're going to go through the finds and show you. However, as you can see, the board is half empty. We did not have the biggest day, and that was just due to the rain and the wind. Sort of drove us out of there in the end of the day, and that's okay, because what we did was we took a full advantage of being in town on a Friday, which is not generally the case, and Fridays are actually the day when my local historical society is open to the public and members. So being a member, I got in there and I dug through all the bloody maps and parish plans, and bingo, I found something that I'm after. So the site that I keep mentioning with the old homestead on it, that I want to get and basically visit very soon, I found the old original allotment parish map plan that shows where the outbuildings, the homestead, the windmills, the water troughs, the pig pens, the all that sort of stuff, like the yards, and it's amazing. So that once we get to the site, we should be able to make more of a sense of it, more understanding. We should have more understanding of that site. So anyway, we'll take you through a bit of the rubbish that we got out. As I said, we did not have the biggest day for good finds. We did dig quite a bit of rubbish there, though. As you can see, we've got a few pull tabs, a few of the lower signals out, the 14s, 15s, what have you, and these were coming in at sort of 18, the ring pulls, and just due to basically I'm trying to pick up on a gold sovereign there. I'd love to find a gold sovereign there with the amount of pre-decimal coinage that's come out in the past. I'm certain there's one there. I just got to try and locate it. So anyway, we'll start you from the start here. We had the old 70s, 80s retro quartz LCD watch face, or what's left of it. What do we get? $6 in $1 gold coins, and if we jump over this side, we got what, 6, 12, 18, 18 $2 coin, or $18 worth of $2 coins, I should say. So what do we have? 24 all up. Not a bad day at the office, if I do say so myself. Nice old rue penny, 1944 rue penny. Could possibly have been dropped by one of the training soldiers there at the time. We also had the little 1921 coat of arms thrippence. Beautiful. I just gave these a quick clean up too. Like I haven't even soaked them in lemon juice. I've just sort of ran them under the tap with a bit of bicarb soda in my hands. So 1910 there, he's a cracker. We even had a 20-cent coin. He came out of the hole with one of the goldies, a few 2s, and a couple of 1-cent coins. So nothing too shabby there. We also had the little horse button. Not much to see of it there. I've found about a dozen of these at this site, which is sort of why I guessed when I found it that it was going to be a horse button. And my favourite find for the day, this nice little crown button with the little cubic zirconia diamonds, we call them. I don't know what you call them. Fake stones. They're not real diamonds, surely. Geez, it'd be nice if they were. But yeah, look, still got the eyelet on the back. Pretty cool little loop, and nice crown featured on the front. So yeah, look, I don't know whose button that was or what it come off. Maybe it was the Queen. Maybe it was the Queen. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Anyway, guys, that is about a wrap up for today. You know, we in our last video, we're out in the homestead. Today we're just coin shooting for a few coins at a local showgrounds. So a little bit of a change up. But I do like to hunt the farm sites, the old sites. They give up some wonderful history. So that's what we'll be doing in the next video, and I hope to see you there. So remember, guys, think lucky, dig clean, and happy hunting. We'll see you next time. Cheers.